How's your Texas experience been this week?
It's good being back in Texas. I was showing a lot of guys around the Riverwalk and some of the places to go down the Riverwalk. So it's been pretty fun being back.
Distractions much at all?
Not at all. Just having a fun time with the team and then also coming to get some work done during practice. I think it's been a good experience for everybody, and I think we've been pretty focused the whole time we've been here, and nobody's gotten in trouble since we've been here, so that's also a good thing.
Do you guys ever spend time on trick plays?
No, not really. I think the way everybody else looks at it, our whole offense is trick plays, so I guess we don't work on them.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling well.
100%?
Yes, ma'am. Feeling well. Very well.
Hey, does the game against Texas mean anything more to you? Do you have your favorite team growing up or anything like that?
Definitely they were one of my favorite schools growing up, but that was a childhood thing. I don't really take this game personal or anything like that. I know somebody said that Josh was playing with a chip on his shoulder or something like that, but to me it's just another game, and it's a big time game. It's a bowl game, and we got to treat this one like it was week one, and we just have to come out and play with a lot of fire and get the win.
You've been pretty close with Josh. He's nearing a couple of pretty big records all time. Can you tell, or has he verbalized how much that means to him?
Yeah, anytime you want to set a record for a school, it's a big thing. And Josh, he's worked so hard, and he's overcome so many injuries here his time in this program. So anytime you get a chance to break some records like that, it's a huge deal, especially when you put the work in like that guy has. It's really a big deal.
What do you think sets him apart from other receivers?
Just his work ethic and his desire, and his ability to not let things bother him and keep him from doing certain things. He's been through a lot since he's been here, and he's always risen above those things. And he can kind of just, when it's about football, he can kind of just exit all of the off the field problems he has out of his life and just focus on football. And I think that gives him the ability to go out and do well.
What do you see in the Texas defense so far?
Guys that can run really well. Sometimes they have mental lapse, but they run really well, and they get to the ball pretty well. I think the big play has hurt them for a long time this season, a lot of times this season. But they run really well, and they get to the ball, and they can cause havoc if they're on their P's and Q's. Overall
talent level, would they fit in pretty well in the Pac-12, do you think?
Oh, definitely. They would be right there at the top as far as talent goes.
You guys were pretty beat up about, Marcus Meyer, and his time off. How valuable has it been to the offense? How different maybe are you now than you were mid to late November?
I think it's been a huge difference. You get all this time off of ball practices, and you get all this time off to recover and heal. And especially for the young guys like myself and some of even the freshmen, we get this time. It's kind of like a spring ball, really. You get these practices in during December without a game at the end of the week, and you're just able to get better over this last month. And I think it helps a lot of guys, and I think a lot of the people that redshirted are better this month than they were the whole season. And it's just about reps and repetition. We've got a lot of reps in this past month, and guys are able to recover.
Bralon, not only physically but also mentally, after the way November played out for you guys, has this time away been good to kind of get your confidence back, for lack of a better word?
Oh, definitely. We went through a tons of up and down in November. We come out, we lose a game in November, then we win, then we struggle and lose again, and then at the end we almost lose another one and win. So November was a long month for us. This time has been great for us to just get back to doing what we do and being able to practice without distractions. All the student body were gone. We were just pretty much the only ones in Eugene. So it was definitely a great month for us, and I think a lot of guys have gotten better and taken advantage of this month.
What's your take on your new unis?
I like them.
Yeah.
Any way, shape, or form that we continue to improve is always good. Nike does a great job with continuing to make something better. We sit around and talk all the time, us the players, and we say, how can they make it better? Like, it's already great. How can they continue to make it better? And they always find a way. So, Nike, they do what they do, and they get it done.
So is it more the feel of them, or is it the look of them?
I think it's becoming the feel now. The look, they already have that down pat. Not just us. You look at teams across the country, and they're wearing great uniforms now too. So I think it's the feel and the material and the things they do that really people don't focus on. Like, people in the stands wouldn't notice how light the jerseys are, or how light the pants are, or things like that. So they're really improving. Every time they create something new, they improve their products even better. not just looks, but the feel of it and the use of it.
So you've been able to touch these new uniforms and stuff?
Just some testing stuff and things like that. We've been able to test some stuff, but we haven't actually touched the ones we're going to wear.
Bralon, what's it going to mean to come into the state of Texas and get the win, especially after a long season, in your home state?
It's going to be big time. Got a lot of people coming from Houston to watch me play, and a lot of family members, a lot of friends been waiting to see a game, and it's just so having that I'm playing in Texas, so it'll be big. And also, we know that Texas is going to come out fired up. It's Mac Brown's last game, and he's such a great coach, and for him to go out this year, as a team, you have to play for him and you have to play hard for him. So we know they're going to be fired up. So I think it's going to be an exciting atmosphere come Monday.
What's it been like playing football here?
It was kind of weird because when we first got here, it was kind of cold, and then the next day it rained, and so all the guys are looking at me and the other guys from Texas like, "This is Texas weather," and I'm like, I don't even know. I think we brought it from Eugene, but today it kind of warmed up a little bit, so it's getting back to normal. I'm kind of thankful that we're playing in the dome, so maybe we won't have to worry about the weather on Monday, but